In this video, we want to cover the ARC tool and the bar calculator. This video is a quick reference guide on how to place these tools on the chart and not meant as an educational video on the merits of the tool itself. I also want to make a special note here that these features are exactly the same whether we're using track and trade stocks, futures, or Forex. You'll notice that I'm using the futures version for this demonstration. The first thing I want to point out is the ARC tool. When we click the ARC tool button, it brings up the preferences within the Preferences tab. And to draw the ARC tool, very simply we just draw on the screen by holding down the left mouse button and dragging, and it's going to draw our arc into place, and we can adjust the arc with these handles. We can also adjust the arc if our bottom, let's say this is a bottom arc, if our bottom is not exactly round, we can come in here and these sensitivity sliders will come in and allow us to adjust our sensitivity of our bottom formation here to more be aligned with the price bars themselves. And then of course the other direction would be to draw in the top, so this would be a cup and handle formation, and that is how we draw the cup and our handle or our ARC tool in track and trade, just like that. Now, of course, we have the snap tool feature. We have the color feature built in over here in the Preferences tab. If we select snap, of course, the snap is going to be the ends are going to snap to the price bars, and we can do that. The default for this one is free-flowing because we don't generally snap the tool to the price bars when we're drawing the cup and saucer. All right, the next tool that we want to talk about is the bar tool, and I'm going to come in here and to remove the ARC tools, I'm going to remove these. We just simply hit delete by right-clicking on the ARC tool, hit delete, right-click, hit delete, and let's draw the bar tool in here. Notice again when I select the bar tool in the Preferences tab, the preferences for the bar tool appear, and I'm going to draw that, and I'm just going to measure from peak to peak the distance between those two, and it's going to tell us 33 actual price bars, 44 actual days in this case since we are on a daily chart. So it's showing us the number of price bars in the actual days, so it's taking into account the weekends. And we can do that again as we come across, and this is simply designed to help us identify the amount of time that is taking place between individual peaks and valleys. And so we can measure those peaks and valleys, giving us a timeline of what we can anticipate in the future of where these peaks and valleys will occur. And so that's your timeline bar counting tool. And of course we have the same features over here. We can show the text or not. We can bold the text. We can change the size or the color. We can come in here. We can show higher, lower counts. This is important as well. So we can come in here and let me extend this just a little bit, and we can see that this is when we hit show higher, lower close counts, we have 45 bars, 14 of which were higher, 2 of which were lower, and so that gives us an additional information about that individual trend in track and trade. To remove the calculator bars, very simply all we have to do is right click on them and hit delete, and they will disappear.